I've been promenade. Thanks for joining us this evening. Tonight, my name is Ian today. She thinks there's other second group and MAG living there. I've been promenade. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Feeling blessed and good evening to everyone that's on the net. Apologies for missing last week. I've been off to Birmingham for the day. It was the first long drive I've done for quite a long time. So I was always excited about the home, shall we say. But radio related, I took the antenna that was above the wires, BT wires down the top of the leader, and short on a 10-foot pole. And I don't know how I managed to do it to my wife to allow me to extend the wire. So it now goes from my roof down to one corner of my garden, and from there across to my garage, where I've also put a pole, and then down to the fence, which is not quite the right day because I have to hang it back. Hopefully now he's going to come around and look at it, so I need to get it sorted. But I am making contacts. I've spoken to a guy in Slovenia and Bulgaria, Bulgarian to leave in this morning, this afternoon, and it's been working very well. So the location is also not. I'm getting all that heritage to the most careful with the antenna above the ET wires. So it was all very interesting. How soon that was probably one of them. So very pleased about that. Other than that, not a lot else to report here at the moment. M080 to music and this now.
M080 saying, yeah, fine like that. As long as you get it plugged in, it doesn't matter, does it? And there you go. I'm very sure the people on that's a bit helpful. Yeah, I won't have. Right, let's go to our repeating screen there, GB70L. I'm assuming the name is Lizzie at present, and we'll see if the G7 meeting is leaving this issue there. If not, then I'm presuming that I accept the username for Jeffrey and group. No, okay, unfortunately. Did you actually go to that date as well? I spoke to her a couple of days ago. We had a hospital visit, and she was recovering from that visit, but otherwise, both her and Tony are okay. Greetings, folks, to everyone. My name is Graham. About a mile from the ocean here on the St. Mystery Pizza. I'm just absolutely nothing radio related, so I'm going to make this a one-off transmission, so I don't have anything to talk about. I'm focusing on trying to learn to walk again. Those who know I was in hospital for 4 weeks, lying in a bed like a mouse, not able to walk. And whilst we got rid of the problem, all my muscles were wasted, so it's difficult. But I'm doing okay. We didn't manage to get out for lunch yesterday. We parked right outside the door of the restaurant. I shuffled in there to the table, and hey, Carol was happy. She's best going now. It was my dream sort of thing. So, I don't know anything. Oh, you say about the salt, by the way. There's nothing worse than being in a hospital bed and looking out a window and seeing the wind and the snow hammering on the windows and thinking, like, I wonder if the repeater antenna is okay. I mean, I could really say to Cal, can you go this way? And I'm going to get the repeater antenna. But tonight was okay. When I got back, it was a real relief. although all the rest of the gardens need to be overturned. We get some wild weather on the coast here. So guys, I decided to take this. Hopefully next week I'll have something to talk about. I'm just going to listen to the oldest. We're actually 99. Still good for better radio here. So yeah, good to spend back. Good to hear everyone. Thank you. Good night, 73 from me. Back to round to Jeff. Or Jeff.
For HFG, zero using. Yeah, fine on that room, and definitely back on the net. So we back on here on 102, and on 102 things. So, you know, he's gone for everything, really, and special action top of down on the XML. Our girls on the improve now, and that's on the better side. So, all we've got to do is get you back in front of here. And when you speak to Daphne, please give her our best for her condition as well. I hope that she's been back on with us for the hospital appointments and things. Not as easy as it there, but like you know, particularly when you're in the back, you can see that, and these others are struck down for these sort of things. But it's absolutely great to hear you all. If you want to jump in later on, then no problem at all. We'll leave the pause after spoken to them. She's to tell us that. If you want to do back to Don't do that, Jeff. I'll do it right now. I'm technical. I'm saying right. You know, AUG to come by. I was saying a very good evening to everyone, and especially you, Graham. Nice to hear you. I heard you already on Tuesday morning. Today. Nice to hear that you went to the restaurant and so on and so on. That's good progress. Oh, you know, well, weather-wise, we had rain, wind, plus coastal streets and disasters, rain and wind, and we will get more tomorrow. So, they're on Saturday, so it's during the weekend we will have the bicycle component around the farms, which is quite famous, which will pass through our village here. I don't think of bicycling, but anyway, it's in the hand and it's something pleasant. Radio-wise, haven't done much. I just managed to work Larry in Europe on 12 meters, I think, and then as a Sierra 4, South Africa on 10 meters. So that's more or less what I have done during the weekend. On Tuesday morning, we had a VJ net where Graham is also taking part in. And we had a couple of tests on some other reflectors and things like that, which is okay, which is always fun and interesting. So how do you, Chef? How do you see the couple and 8 of other things? That's fine, I'm Jeff. There was a variable bills on the coast earlier in the week. And this was earlier today. Although it started like some windy, that turned out to be a beautiful spring weather. Apart from the fact that I just had to have a new tyre on my car because it's all expensive due to the screw. It's happened altogether. Really otherwise, I did know some noise into the Conrad League and the WPX contest last weekend, and as I think most of you know, with the HOA restrictions, my antenna is just for HF, it's just an ASL 120. However, I was more than pleased when I was able to make a station in pipeline. So that'll do for me the weekend, as well as part of street area up in South America and Brazil. So we'll see where we go this weekend to the PDX and then further build on these so we'll see what comes up with that. Right, I don't see the G4IW in the group,
M0AUG in the group from G4IWO. Jeff, what I was explaining was that I'm doing a test live at the moment. I'm trying to see if I can stream the live chat here on the digital net on the club YouTube channel. and if it works. So anyone at home who could just quickly have a look at the YouTube channel, go to Denby Dale and go to live and see if you can hear the audio coming back on there, probably a few seconds behind what it is live. So back to you, Jeff. M0 AUG in the group, G4IWO.
Yeah, I was trying to pull this area. I actually think something to be up there, but nothing's in the Bible. So we'll just get that and go straight away and see what I am to make time out. Well, it was a meeting 17 minutes ago. So here we go. Okay, thanks for that, Nick. We'll monitor that because I haven't got back over it. Oh, the 6 I'm shaking in the group. That's AUG. Yeah, well, mother's been a starting Thursday this week. The little house with a real window. We can see and then all of the mass, close by, very close actually. And so definitely the reason the house just keeps going this week. And raining all day. Because I just need to run a same life. Abilities of that, and how I can get really gardening. Radio-wise, I haven't a lot, but I was on 40 meters a weekend, or the last night, and I thought it was nearly dead, it was very, very low condition. I thought because of the wires off the tape and the roof and the constant around it, that's when I thought maybe it was caused by the rain, which I could understand. Just enough to know exactly it's raining at that night, wasn't it? But then suddenly it did improve. Been listening to that around on the SDR, the Euro text computer, and leases really on good, mainly out towards Green, that sort of area, Italy, Bulgaria, middle of Bulgaria, absolutely charging through there, plus plus. I think more than one single area which started this afternoon, and I kept again with what's going on tonight, and it's pretty good again. So, people are good stuff reporting, actually went around the road, etc. Yeah, I really want to get this up here, because of other activities this week, including child minding, and trying to teach my 6-year-old granddaughter how to play a ukulele. One of my roots has another interest and hobby of mine. So it's not just to have radio. Just like right now. But here's how the license of playing the features like that. Everybody really keep going. There's a Christmas present which is wonderful. And over the ribbon you can always can't move ukulele, but it is very I was living on my birthday car as a teenager when my fingers started. Anyway, here it was. How you getting from here? Anything? I didn't catch all of what you were saying left over because at the same time I was trying to link to the item on YouTube that mentioned. Yeah, I can get the audio link to listen to this from Legends Vision, that's the actual you there on the group then, 083. I'm 080, this is 0. Well, yeah, I suppose just going back to my absence on North Hill, it was quite short. After only about half an hour with the slow winds coming through and the rain. There's a lot of activity on across the fans, really. 10 metres up to 40 metres. I was going out a new infed half-wave that I rigged up, and I was personally surprised that it didn't need a tuner on the wing. She manually uses 10, 20, 40, and all those will be level 1.5. So I was quite pleased with that. As you'll know, there are C705 don't have an internal tuner, and I normally use the aircraft T1 if I'm using kind of this resonant line, but it was just nice to plug the feeder straight into the radio and not have to worry about a tuner. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing it tomorrow with a forecast. Maybe Sunday, if it does calm down a little bit. The problem with North Hill, I suppose, is it sticks out a little bit into the sea and the Atlantic. The winds come straight through, and it really catches it up there. There's no real shelter that you can get there, but it's always fun. It's always fun. But yeah, I thought you had nothing for Baltimore. The winter was a little bit of a gap already for other reasons. I never got asked much on that one, and it's just nice to really get out on the hill. We got 3 silver. So it's a really easy cycle distance from here. Harrison Hills, Elmley Peak, and Dunkley Beat. And Dunkley Beat is a 2-pointer. The other 2 just 1 point, but it's still a nice to get out, and you can't guarantee to get contacts with your own zone to put a spot out. So that'll be the next thing to do. I tell it every year. So we can ask for one, but that's the center of my radio activity, apart from PLR, and I'm volunteering at Seattle, and there's a whole campus of different ways of people using the radio on there, really. I'm trying hard to stick to the protocol, which isn't the same protocol as we use from the radio, it's a little bit difficult. They don't quite understand some of the terminology that I use sometimes, but there we are. And we'll learn about some of that. I'll learn to do otherwise. Good afternoon, Jack. 080 kilograms, 0. And that was completely able to use the 3 months up there on the 705 laser tuner. And, that's something I will need to try sometime this year. I've also some 05 about 18 months ago, and largely I bought it because I was trying to help a small member of the realize I don't know if they don't cause the trainers on the radio society who really hesitate themselves. They bought the 705, and they were trying to try to get themselves in communication system with the people up here. And I was struggling with it, and in the end, I do love his 705, but one of the main reasons I bought it is to try to help Paul who's in his 80s now, to maintain contact with other users of a similar age in the Blackpool area. So there they are. I do enjoy the radio, I must admit, and they do use it quite often on these days. So yeah, it's a good outline, and actually to go on the edge with it. So there we are, some expensive time this year as well, hopefully. We'll see you there, Colin. It's great to have you this evening. G5 HPH Group, M0AUG. M0AUG, from the Group G5 HPH. Returning. Well, my only concern I have here at the moment is the homemade wire dipole that me and my wife actually she had to measure out the wire, put it down both sides of the lot and into a barrel. And actually, I was quite impressed with that. I did put the AGF on yesterday, I think it was. On FT8, I've done some options over the license, and it was really busy yesterday, so that should be an indication that the HF bands are the WH is good. There's a lot of contacts on 15 metres, 17 metres. They were just one after another after another. It's not something like that. In fact, there was like FT4 for the time. But I found that FT4, they were only like a hour person. I get more chance of getting back. Getting a return to the all out there. Yeah, apologies to the clock. Our last blocks in the QTH, because before I was into the amateur radio hobby, I was looking after clocks since I've been retired. No, I spend most of my time on the digital modes, having thought of a gateway on C5M for the subscription area. So that's doing very well actually. As a user in Dunsborough, which is the other side of Doncaster, I think that's a brilliant charge for a 2-metre gateway there. But I'll hold it. I've got a timer on this Zoom spot jet, so I'm sat in the lounge because the wife's got to tonight. So thank you, M0AUG, from G5HBA, and question right into the net. G5HBA, and no reason for the invite. You're very welcome to come on there, no problem at all. And I already do a lot of work in the Northwest Street group there with major hospitals and that sort of thing. That's just too early in the morning for me these days. And I know you're a good thing for you and my beaters as well. Obviously, it was my friend and actually, so I'm trying to activities, and you're always welcome on the net, and please do think with us and one of our regular staff. We're going to short on numbers this evening because I can't do a lot of visitors that are there this evening, so they can't join us. So obviously, we don't know that we have to do with Graham and Happy, and nothing not too long at UE7DL. We'll see where we go from that. So maybe after this next round, which is just basically we're doing and then the chat, we might decide to close it off because we're not going to pretty much make any conversation this week. No problem at all. Actually, it's 15 people on the net on the 23rd of February, and that just shows how it is that people there were people like Lloyd in from Burfield and people like that. So, it's a fun choice. As long as we keep going, I think that's the right thing. Just going to the North Sea the town hall and household in the Huddersfield area, which is how it all started. So how they get going. But I find them to be quite pretty good too. We'll see you there, Dave. Tuesday for the center of the group and Swayze. And here at AUT, I have a problem for my mic, so I have to read the connections. Sorry. Yes, first of all, the weather today here this morning we were getting absolutely torrential rain. It really was heavy and bad. And then in the afternoon, it was unclear, so nothing doesn't change. I'm looking at our output, honestly, there's been a few things and I think I only use DMR it's net. I haven't really touched it in my radio otherwise, but I want to feature for each and much a lot. I must admit, I'm enjoying it. And yeah, probably making my own antennas. So, yeah, I was something a lot to learn with him. I don't actually have any battery ready antennas, which really is so unusual. But I've seen the most of them on mine again, barbed wire. Even find most you bands, and just using them today, listening 10, 20 meters were very, very busy. I managed to actually, because sometimes on, I think it was 17 meters. So, it was very busy this evening for the past middle and three. To be honest, a little bit quiet. It's obviously wonderful. And all the other members of the troop were pretty positively in some directions, pretty good actors. It's working very well thanks to various members here. As a huge group, Jesus, understand. People to get further into that, and we've got exposed actually BMR, obviously, absolutely, probably on that, and so that's a real thing for you. And this is investigating equipment and things. You see who the audio banks on the last weekend, which was the big 48-hour one. A lot of people tend to go into that one. I didn't have my commitments on these after this. It wasn't until Sunday that I will be able to get into that one. But nevertheless, as I found that root contacts over the weekend, to be able to submit a reasonable log and give it a chance to myself. It does apply accessibility, which is really only a hot on the roof there, which is the high ground. I went into Zone right for example to Brazil Paraguay, so I was quite pleased with that. We'll see where we go with the SPD excellence this week. I think I'll start with 24 hours to be Sunday afternoon. Right, so the show James TV Sunday, if nobody comes back there, that's absolutely fine. And then perhaps somebody's up there, Jeff. So anybody want to come in for TV Sunday? I cleared away your teeth. Oh, I think November, then I did this for 70 on my dashboard for the moment. Words. Maybe you are dumping. I can find it. I think the job does this for showing on my dashboard now. So let's see, okay. Okay, Rich, yeah, this is a beard. Already from a I think this Graham is going to 3:30, and he probably after 10 minutes or so the register is going back the effect. And first of all, YouTube is working fine, yeah. It's very good. That's another link to get some people involved, and they will probably react on the chat. That will also be something which is useful, I think. There's one reaction on the chat, but anyway, that's maybe another way to go to look for some more people from the Delta. Okay, and comment on your wire experiment there, very interesting. Seems to work pretty fine, and you're right on. If I am on digital notes, I'm using mostly FT4 because it's much more calmer, and the competition is not enough hard, especially if you have only low power just like Jeff. I'm working with mobile reach on the Laos, so I can work all kinds of success actually works quite fine. The motor is a little bit more difficult, I think. So at least the last time I focused last weekend on transition because that was another pushing the world substations in single cyber because especially on the center they need more try. So then switching should power that. So you know, after you Jeff, aren't you a Eugene group with any of them for single? It's all on the group M0 yes, yeah. The least thing I didn't see on the WDARS on this weekend, we many stations, hardly any at all, WDMS. So that just shows like the complication that normally things are not secure worldwide in the secret with officers. That man's right within the full American and Canadian stations there. There's hardly any at all. So that shows where the skip was and everything. The stations were found American, which can be very, very well indeed. You didn't see that as you were in the pilot there. Nightlights, when they give their information, I just pulled my call sliders and very exhaustively in there. So there you go. And they're on good contact as well. Nice hearing with you. I'll see you there. I think I'll be in the fun this time around this evening because we short on them over that anyway. So thanks for joining and thanks for your feedback. She's more about a viewer in the group. Don't turn away easy.
M0 AUG in the group from G4IWO. Yeah, okay, Jeff. And thank you, Jeff in Belgium, for the feedback on the YouTube channel. I think it does appear to be working okay now. A couple of other, and it does, as you say, Jeff, it will give an opportunity for a few other people to listen to the digital net and maybe decide to join in. Of course, they could listen to it on YouTube and they could use the live chat there, which we could feed back into the net. Just a couple of other bits of news. I've got a feature article in Ragcom in May on the talk that Emil, DL8JJ, gave to the club last week and about the whole Rockall D expedition. So really, really pleased. The article looks fantastic. And those that are RSGB members will see that in the May edition of Ragcom. The other bit of news is that we've got Adrian, KO8SCA, coming back to the club at the beginning of May as well to give some feedback on Bouvet Island. He was one of the operators that landed on Bouvet and operated from that D expedition there. And I've got on the live chat Tristan, Mike Whiskey 3, Victor Juliet November, who's just saying that the net is very good from here. He's listening to it on YouTube. Thanks, Tristan, for that feedback. And the other bit of news is I had a long chat yesterday with Steve, Kilo 2 Zulu India K2ZI, who is the president of the South Jersey DX Association and also on the board of the International DX Association, who's going to give a talk to the club in a few weeks' time on working DX, some tips about what working split is, how to do it, the best opportunities you've got for working DX. It should be a very, very interesting evening. He's a very, very nice guy, and he's very keen to try and impart his knowledge and answer questions from other people. So back to you, Jeff. M0 AUG in the group, G4IWO.
Right, it was a limited M0 you said it. I'm very sorry, the job is mostly that's all completely. It was something I didn't like nothing at all, so I don't know if anybody else got some reason. I got one of the this week, but there are also issues, so apologies there, but you receive it. Hopefully they're better if you'll find this with G6. I'm sure you're really good at M0 AUG. You know, if you work like it'll drop out again. Just an idea, but it sounds like a very sensitive, well, not sensitive box. Inside wire antennas, very interesting long wires, and I've been doing some tests recently. And I found, for instance, on the high frequency bands, I don't even need a or an ACU. I can just plug it into the back of the radio, and it's near enough there. But even with a 4-to-1 on them, I don't have to tune up much, even on 40 and 20. So things work quite well. Mine's not a half wave. I think you need for half waves to do it properly without much tuning up. You need something like a 49-to-1 on them. I've only got 4-to-1s and 9-to-1s. Running on a 9-to-1 right now, but it works on the 4-to-1. Anyway, with that, I think there's a lot else to report. You do really well on that vertical antenna gas. The mag mount on the loft. It's the DDARS one, the Yaesu one. And it's got a loading coil like automatic tune, isn't it? To get to South America, etc. And there's a lot for adjustable loading coils on small verticals that are out and about use. I started looking into that, getting a tripod and something like that, and put a park on the air or something. But that's all. I'll say centuries to everybody. Thanks for being in the chair, Jeff. And centuries from G6MJQ in Scotland Thorpe, near Emmerdale. And back to you, Jeff, 70AUG.
G6MJQ in the group M0AUG. Yes, fine at that 30, and I'm well pleased with the antenna. It's all I can have. Basically, we're on a residential park, and fortunately, the home that we bought has a steel roof, and therefore the triple mag mount just sits on there and does what it does. And it's connected to my FT991A, and the auto tune works from there. So it's very, very easy. It's not the best situation in the world, but I get a lot of pleasure out of it, which is what matters at the end of the day. So I hope the family situation allows you to join the older net on Sunday morning. But if not, just ping me an email and we'll take it from there. I look forward to seeing you on this net next week, which is the Thursday before Easter, isn't it? Over to you there, Andrew, for your final. And I understand your procedure and things it does to this and the other. It doesn't quite work the same, I don't think, does it? M0ROL in the group, M0AUG.
Yeah, M0AUG in the group is M0ROL. Yes, there's a written procedure of what's meant to be done, but when I keep going over the radio, say roger that and affirmative and all sorts of things, they get a little confused. One net when it's quite. I could relay a ghost story that one ghost hunter was in last Wednesday and really sort of enthusiastic about it. So for another night on that one, in case you don't get a good night's sleep after hearing all these ghost stories. But in which I have a good week, everyone, and thank you for running the net again, Jeff. As I said, they go up and down, the numbers on the net. Sometimes we have a few, and others it can be quite busy. But
But there we are. And a message to ZSN. You're never too old to learn, Dave. So I'm glad that you're now come over from the dark side and enjoying HF as much as the rest of us do on that one. So, but we'll have a chat some other time. In the meantime, have a good weekend. I hope the weather doesn't hit you too hard this weekend. Certainly in the west, we're in for quite a hoolie, and it's going to be quite a rough weekend. But 73 all, and hope to speak to you again next week. M0AUG in the group. This is M0ROL. M0ROL in the group. M0AUG turning. Yeah, fine on that. And thanks for your contributions tonight, Andrew, as always. And we'll look forward to catching up with you next Thursday. And hope you manage to work some DX in the week. In the meantime, and don't get too wet. So thanks once again. Over to you there, Colin. G5HVH field final. M0AUG in the group. M0AUG, G5HVH. Very interesting net tonight. Took a couple of pictures of the sunspot and put them on the Denberdale Facebook page to show people who's been on the net, and it's all fascinating to me. Another new mode I'm learning, DDARS. People trying to put me off, but no. No, people isn't trying to put me off. It must be better than. So fantastic there. And yes, by coincidence, I've just invested in an IC705. So I'll report back to you next week, Jeff, and let you know how I'm getting on with it. Because I picked that because it also has HF as well as D-Star on it. And I haven't got an HF radio really that I can take out of the house. Well, I will have now for the summer. Thanks, everybody. Like I said, I'm relatively new to this hobby, so it's all been interesting for me. So I'll pass it back to you then, Jeff. M0AUG G5HVH. G5HVH in the group. M0AUG returning. Yeah, fine on that, Colin, and you'll enjoy the 705. You really will. A lovely radio, and it'll do like a lot of things like your ID52 will do with the pictures and this sort of thing. But obviously you've got the HF capabilities as well there. So I hope you enjoy it when you get it. I know Nick enjoys his, and as I do with mine. So there we are. Thanks for joining us, and hope to catch up with you next week. Right now, south again to you, dear, for your final G6 Edison in the group M0AG.
AUG in the group G6 Edison, pushing the mic together so it works tonight. Thank you again, Jeff, for running the net as efficiently as always. And ROL, less of the old, please, if you don't mind. I know I've got a few years on you, but no need to broadcast it. But thanks, as I say, to everyone. And yeah, it does sort of widen your scope. And this evening, my wife and I were sat in the conservatory, and I looked up at the wire antenna, and I said, it really sounds strange to think that I can contact people in Eastern Europe on that little piece of wire. But she just looked up and said, yes, it is. It's really funny. But, hey, a little piece of wire, it does seem to work well. M0AUG in the group, G6 Edison. Thanks very much, Jeff, and good evening to everyone on the net.
G6 Edison in the group M0AG. Thanks for joining us again, Dave, and I'm so pleased you're getting value out of the net as well. I think even though there are that many people on this evening, we've got obviously people over in Lancashire and like myself and Nick, we've got Skelman Thorpe over near Denberdale, Andrew and yourselves down south, and Colin over near Sheffield as well. And not forgetting, last but not least, our friend in Belgium. Oscar Weber David and November Tango. Okay, over to you, Jeff, for your final M0AG.
Mike Zero, AUG, the group of 8 November Tango. Yeah, okay. Very nice, Jeff. Well, and first of all, my greetings to Tristan in Wales. Very nice that you are on the YouTube channel there. That's fine business. So this is a way to just listening, and that's a good thing. And Nick, the audio coming from your transceiver into YouTube is absolutely wonderful. It's perfect. But strangely enough, if you transmit, there seems to be a problem on the transmit side. So I think your reception is perfect, but if you transmit, there seems to be a little bit of problem. I got 90% of what you said, so I got most of your message. But there is still some packet losses from time to time, and I don't know what the reason could be from that. Maybe in the mic gain settings or something, or maybe you are speaking too close to the microphone or things like that. I don't know. It's a little bit like, I think Andrew said this, it's a little bit like a Vox going on and off, but that's probably not the issue. Okay, though, and a good choice there about the 705. Because with the 705 you can also do D-Star on shortwave. So you can use the 705 to do some D-Star on shortwave, and there seems to be some nets active on 10 meters and on 50 meters and so on and so on. So that's also something interesting to explore, I think. And you can also send some pictures on shortwave with D-Star. So yeah, fascinating. I would say 73, thank you very much, Jeff. I will not be around on Sunday with the bicycle contest taking place here. So will be quite a busy day here. A lot of people we are expecting a lot of people here in our village, so that will be really a big party, I think. Okay, though, thank you very much, Jeff, for hosting the net. 73, thank you, Nick, for putting it on YouTube. That's a very good idea. And I hope to work you probably next week or so. Mike Zero AUG, the group ONA November Tango.
November Tango in the group M0 AUG. Yeah, find out, Jeff, and find out all your useful comments as usual. You bring so much value to this net, and I do really appreciate your contributions. And fine on Sunday, I understand that. I'll let Dave know that you won't be on anyway. I know, Nick, you logged out and logged back on again. Is there anything you want to add as a finale to this G4IWO in the group M0AUG?
M0AUG in the group from G4IWO. I think this streaming it on YouTube is work in progress. It could well be, Jeff, that it's to do with the internet connection, and maybe there is interference between the two channels. I've logged in on YouTube on a completely different computer, but of course on the same router point, which could be an issue, I'm not sure. And as to Dave, G6ZSN, I think your point about communication over a piece of wire in your back garden, that was exciting to me at 13 years old. And all those years later, it's still exciting to me. So I'm glad that you appreciate the same thing. And thank you to Colin for posting the pictures from the Zoom spot. That's a nice little advert as well on our Facebook group for the Digital Net. So 73s, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and see you all next week. This is G4IWO, passing the microphone back to Jeff, M0AUG.
G4IWO in the group M0AUG, Terry. Yeah, in fact, your transmission on the 705 was probably the best this evening last time on the last one over there, Nick. Just a few little breakups, but nothing like it was early on in the evening. So it's all down to the internet of things, I think. So thanks for joining, and I know there weren't many on this evening, but it was still a very good net in my opinion. So thanks for everybody and all the listeners down there, and just as well if you're listening on the YouTube channel, and thanks for listening in on the group, and we hope to catch you all again next Thursday, and that's the Thursday before Easter, of course. So M0AUG now closing the Emmerdale Amateur Radio Society Digital Net for another week. Thanks to all those who've joined, and anybody who's listening as well. 7-3.
Yeah, this is Nick, G4IWO, saying thank you to those that have been listening on the YouTube channel. This was very much experimental this evening, and I'm sure it's a learning curve and we'll get it better in the end. But thank you to Tristan for commenting on the live chat. And if we do this again, any listeners, you're more than welcome from your devices at home to contribute on the live chat on the YouTube channel, and we can feed it back into the discussion on the net. So you could actually participate in the net via the live chat if you would like to do that. So I'm going to wish those watching, rather listening on the YouTube channel, a very pleasant evening, and hope you found it interesting tonight. And thanks very much for taking part. So 73s to you on behalf of the Denby Dale Amateur Radio Club.